right now on Spear Life.
Don't look down.
John and Coby are a trip of a lifetime without me.
Yeah, let me see Gary.
Well, I guess I am kind of there. They spend the night over 80 feet above the Atlantic Ocean and 32 miles off the North Carolina shoreline. They are in search of hogfish and lobster. And somebody on this trip shoots a hogfish of a lifetime. Of course it wasn't me because they left me on the boat the whole time.
Yeah, I think Gary needs some sunblock. Looks a little red.
Boys are gonna be jealous of this one. Killing the first fish, you know. Button to laugh at. Oh my God. Look at this side of my head. We're gonna eat good tonight. Look at that big boy.
Good job.
Thank you, Nick.
He's a fighter.
Any sharks on this thing? Good possibility, sure.
Alright, well, you got the Spear Life crew, Les, Gary.
Coby's here, Coby's here.
Previously on Spear Life, Coby finally got the ride in the front seat, and we headed to North Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, and made our first stop at Coastal Scuba. Once we got our scuba gear clean, we then checked into the Hilton Myrtle Beach Resort, where this young lady whooped my butt at shuffleboard. Then Coby and I met with Captain Cameron Sebastian and his team and spent the day searching for monster hogfish and giant lobster. This is where we pick up the rest of our story, 30 miles offshore with a grizzly full of seafood and one dive left in the day.
You can always tell commercial guys, they got giant stringers.
I was gonna say, the whole getup is so old school, it looks like a G.I. Joe action figure.
He does.
All joking aside, Jack and I go way back. He's one of the best and most experienced divers I know.
Britney, Jack, Cam, and myself all went down while Coby stayed on the boat.
Nice shooting, Jack.
Me and Cameron spot a massive lobster, so we tag team him and try to sneak up on him.
Here he is, under the ledge. Oh, you ain't getting away. Got him.
When I went to grab that lobster, I smashed my mask on the ledge, and it just started filling up with water, so it was time to head back to the boat. And with a big lobster, I might add.
That is a big boy. That thing is giant.
I have caught a lot of lobsters in my life. And yes, that one was a giant.
Look at that guy. What a beast. Here's my buddy. What do you think, Gary? Ah, Gary's smiling. He likes it.
I'll tell you what I would like. I would like to eat that lobster tail all by myself.
Yeah.
Jack and Britney also came back to the boat with some fish to help fill up the grizzly.
The other lobster was real big, eggs on it.
Look at that.
We had a great first day, and I was just glad we could make Gary feel like he was a part of this trip.
I think he's a little red. Looks like he got a little sun. I need to put some sunblock on him. Yeah, I think Gary needs some sunblock. Looks a little red. Put some sunblock on him. Hanging out with
Hanging
Gary.
out today. You're in spirit.
He's slacking a little bit today. He's not pulling his own weight. He's not shooting no fish.
On every Spear Life trip we take, we make it a point to always try to dive a shipwreck. And in the area we dove today, there is a well-known wreck called the USS Vermilion. The USS Vermilion was a Toland-class attack cargo ship of the United States Navy. These ships were designed specifically to carry troops and heavy equipment and supplies in support of amphibious assaults. A total of 108 of these ships were built between 1943 and 1945. From 1945 to 1971, the Vermilion spent most of her time with midshipman training cruises, amphibious exercises, and reserve training classes. On April 13th, 1971, she was decommissioned, and on August 24th, 1988, she was sunk in the Atlantic Ocean, 40 nautical miles off Georgetown, South Carolina, to form an artificial reef.
So here's what we have down at the bottom. We have one gigantic, enormous shipwreck with at least
I thought you were gonna say shark.
35 to 50 foot of visibility.
Cameron, Gary, Coby, and myself dove this wreck a few years ago. But because of time constraints, we could not dive it on this trip, as we were headed to a place called the Frying Pan Tower.
1, 2, 3, 4!
Frying Pan Tower was built in 1964 to help ships avoid running aground the shallow waters known as the Frying Pan Shoal. With advances in GPS technology, it was no longer needed and was decommissioned in 1992. And it officially shut down in 2002. It stood abandoned for 8 years when Richard Neal won it in an auction in 2010. With hopes of restoration and preservation, it helps provide safety to mariners in the Atlantic Ocean, is used for environmental research and educational studies, and is shelter to a natural ecosystem for marine wildlife. Volunteers and eco-tourists help with the funding and restoration. Frying Pan Tower is located 32 miles off the coast of North Carolina and rises 135 feet above the Atlantic Ocean.
Well, growing up in Oklahoma, I had no clue what was in the ocean. But once I made it out to the tower, I realized that there is a huge quantity of fish and creatures that most people know nothing about. So I wanted to get cameras down there to help educate the youth and the older adults with here's what we really lived when it surrounds the whole world.
After a day of diving, we finally arrived to see what the hype was all about.
When we first pulled up, I was like, what? How are we going to get up there? Because I didn't see an elevator or stairs. Then they started lowering that swing.
Are you kidding me? We're gonna sit on that thing?
Yeah.
Is he going up first?
I don't know what everybody was nervous about. It's just a swing.
Yeah, baby! I feel something ripping.
In all honesty, the ride up didn't bother me at all. But back on the boat, the cameraman was a little nervous. And he's afraid of heights like I'm afraid of sharks.
Cameron, do you know we'd be going up a chair like that?
Yeah, I had an idea. I thought it would be like a more of a basket.
I did not.
How do you feel about that, Brittany?
I'll let you know when I get on the chair.
John, how do you feel about going up on that plane?
Oh, I'm fine with that. I'm just trying to figure everything else out. Like,
A tiny chair suspending you over the water doesn't faze you at all? Don't look down!
What's doing, Johnny?
Hanging on for dear life. Coby and I made it up just fine. Our cameraman, on the other hand,
Smile. You have your eyes closed? You better believe I got my eyes closed. Why? God didn't bring you here to kill you.
It looks like Coby will be cleaning someone else's underwear and odor band instead of mine. Coming up, the crew has a hook and cook on the Frying Pan Tower. And after a good night's sleep, Coby wakes up to some visitors below.
this is the Frying Pan Tower. The main level is 5,000 square feet of livable space. It has a fully operational kitchen, 8 bedrooms, hot showers, bathrooms, washer and dryer, and high-speed internet. The living space is 80 feet above the water, and the tower reaches over 135 feet. It also has a helicopter landing pad, and from here you can watch the sunrise and the sunset.
that's all I see now.
It's pretty out.
That's all I see.
Huh?
That's all I see now is a big red dot and everything. Yeah, look how cool that looks.
Ooh. It's long.
Today, the Frying Pan Tower will be our home to our hook and cook. And in Gary's absence, Britney will be cleaning the fish, while our cameraman Jeff will be taking Gary's place in the kitchen.
This magic moment.
I'm in the kitchen.
Oh, where's Gary?
I'm Gary.
Boat.
We love Gary.
I know, but we were gonna glue him on the front of you, so maybe it's cooking.
I don't know if I know how to cook for 8 people.
You got, what about chicken?
Cooking for Coby is a lot like cooking for a 15-year-old vegan.
Chicken. I got. You want chicken? I got chicken. I got chicken for you.
But I'm really not surprised he wants chicken. I mean, you are what you eat, right?
Well, I thought you were gonna go with the Alfredo. But you need protein.
Some beef.
Okay. I'll make you some chicken, no problem.
I gotta have some beef. This is a chicken request.
This is what I was thinking of you.
You making spaghetti?
Yeah, Alfredo.
Tonight?
Right now.
With meat in it, hamburger?
No hamburger.
No beef.
No.
Just one little patty's on it.
Okay, I'll throw some chicken in.
Let me say it again. Cooking for Coby is a lot like cooking for a 15-year-old vegan.
looks amazing. So, and it smells, more importantly, it smells amazing, so.
Yeah, good job, Jeff.
We get that on film.
Did you hear that, Gary? Britney says it looks and smells amazing. But just to make you feel special, I asked John to say a few good things about you at dinner. More like begged him.
People that are serious into spearfishing, but the Zumwalt name, they know him. So Gary's kind of the legend on the spearfishing side. I'm the all-around kind of professional sportsman, and of course,
I was second place that year.
Kobe's our comedic relief / eye candy for the ladies.
And I hate dying.
But it kind of works good. Everyone kind of has their role. Just talking about just Gary usually does the cooking, And,
oh yeah.
So we all kind of, between the three of us, we all got our, we all get it done.
Let's go down to the night. Oh, Gary lost his job.
Don't listen to Coby, Gary. Your job of cleaning and cooking the fish will always be here for you. We love going to nice restaurants for our hook and cooks, but there's something special about a nice home-cooked meal in a small, quiet setting in the middle of the ocean, 80 feet above the open water. We bragged a little about Gary and enjoyed some salad, shrimp, hogfish, and Alfredo. And yes, Coby even got his chicken.
Ow, my back. Oh, God, I heard it.
Hey, have you ever killed anybody?
No.
Cut. What do you do to kill time around here?
Pretty much feed the sharks and barracudas.
Well, damn, show us how you do it.
All right, let's see if we can get them going.
Where'd you get that at?
It didn't take long before 3 sharks and a boatload of barracudas showed up to take advantage of a free meal.
If Gary was here, I would have triple dog dared him to swim with them sharks. Because Gary can't turn down a triple dog dare or a meal.
Coming up on Spearlight.
How deep underwater did you want me to dunk him?
10 feet.
The crew gets back in the water and down to the ocean floor.
Our first night on the Frying Pan Tower was a success. Jack shows up on time with the boat, and we get ready for our ride down.
How deep underwater did you want me to dunk him?
10 feet.
10 feet. That's a little excessive.
Hold him there for 5 minutes.
That works.
If I was there, I'd have thrown a dead fish in the water and watched the sharks circle below Coby.
Just in case those sharks followed us from Frying Pan Tower, I was gonna double up on the shark pans and get my knife ready for action.
Dang it, John. Capt just beat me to a big snapper. He's lucky he didn't miss, because I never miss. And I'd have that thing on my stringer right now. I got nothing over here.
Cameron spotted a huge lobster hiding out. He and Britney tried to sneak up on him, but the lobster was a little smarter.
John, my mask is fogged up. I can't see anything. I'm going back up. Okay, Coby.
Can't find nobody. Mask.
Coby might have been back in the boat, but the rest of us had unfinished business. While I was getting skunked, Cam was out doing all of us. I hate going up empty-handed, but it was that time. Cam, on the other hand, had a stringer full.
Smorgasbord! Man, look at that. Wow, Cam, rock and roll, man. We come up empty-handed. He made up for it.
Nah, he was holding mine, Johnny. He was holding my fish!
Nice, Cam.
Don't think I won't steal a photo from you.
Man, look at that.
One dive, baby. Come talk to me.
I guess when I'm not there, somebody has to show John and Coby how to get it done.
So I don't know if you can top your last stringer. That was pretty nice.
Yeah.
If they're there,
If they're there,
they will be shot.
they will be shot.
Coming up on Spearline.
That's all fish.
Jack ought to crush him. He's our Gary stunt double for the trip.
Gary needs a stunt double. He's getting kind of old now, so
Right.
stunt double. And then, really, in a couple years, Jack's gonna probably need a stunt double too. He's getting kind of old too. Britney, here's Jack's stunt double now.
After a crazy night on the tower with very little sleep, Coby and John decided to take it easy. So it was just Cam and Britney on the final dive.
All right, Cam. All right, Britt. Last dive. Make it count. Go shoot some fish.
They just got to be there. If they're there, they will be shot.
The dynamic duo. I don't know if you can top your last stringer. That was pretty nice.
Yeah.
If they're there,
If they're there,
they will be shot.
they will be shot.
After one stubborn lobster got away, Cam shot the first fish of the day. When he was finally able to get it on his stringer, Britney had just shot the hog of a lifetime. And boy, did she hang on to him like he was a hog of a lifetime.
Awfully good on me.
Look at that big hog. That's freaking hog. Are you kidding me? Wow. Is that your big hog?
Yes.
Holy face. Look at that freaking fish. Man.
You know what they say? You can't spear a fish of a lifetime sitting on the boat, John, Coby.
Look at the mouth on that!
Holy crap.
Awfully good on me.
Holy jeez, what a freaking monster.
Beautiful fish there, Brittany.
That is a fish of a lifetime. The kind of fish that we come here for.
That is a fish of a lifetime.
Look at that big hog.
Good?
Okay, yeah.
Oh.
There we go. That's it.
Yeah, I was jealous, and I'm sure Coby was too. But we were also excited for Britney. She's been diving since she was a little girl, and she has more experience than most divers twice her age.
Yeah.
What a way to end the trip. It's always nice when you're the one shooting a fish of a lifetime, but it's just as nice being there when a friend shoots their fish of a lifetime.
Beautiful fish there, Brittany.
Look at me now, look at me now.
While I did shoot a really big hog and caught a giant lobster, Coby and I didn't break any records during our time in North Carolina.
Look at me now, look at me now.
But one thing we did do is something we have never done before and may never do again. We spent the night on the Frying Pan Tower, 80 feet above the Atlantic Ocean, surrounded by water, sharks, and the sky. Now, of course, there's only two ways to get there, by air and by sea. That afternoon, Coby and I got to experience the air part, and I guess you could say Gary was along for the ride too.
Have some faith I'll make you a believer.
And just like the drive here, Coby got to sit up front and put Gary in his place in the back of the copter.
Better get used to the back seat, Gary.
Coby, you always take the back seat when I'm around. And if you think about it, being second fiddle to me isn't a bad place to be.
What?